Hey, back to you with part 2 from episode number 3. So here's a quick preview. Yep, so this is the final result from our project. And as usual, you will find the final file in the Dropbox folder for part 2, of course. And if you skipped part 1, you should go back and start from there. And let's dive in.
Okay, we need now to create a new artboard. So no, let me just show you a bad example of not naming and grouping the elements. So this thing you shouldn't do in this way. You should be how to be organized. This is a good example why it's good to be organized in terms of naming layers, groups, and stuff like that. So let's start by going to the layer panel and let's create groups. We need to create a group with these elements, with the bottle, the strawberries, and the background. You can see we have them selected here. These two we will not group them together, or let's group them. When we have all them selected, press Command G. We have a group. Let's name it red bottle. And since we group them, the group is over all our it's above all the layers, as you can see here. So we need to drag it underneath the sliders, which are these two, as you can see. Let's put the full opacity. And again, this is slide 1, this will be slide number 2. Let's rename them. In this case, you will see the importance of naming layers into your project and being organized in terms of structure. You can just also group the menu. Let's just group it. Let's name it menu. What can we do also group? For now, that's it. You can see how much space we already saved. Yeah, these elements. I'm gonna rename this. I'm gonna leave it calories. I'm gonna rename it sugar, fat, and carb. Nutrition is good. Okay, now we can select them all, put opacity to 0. Okay, and we need to move to our second artboard. Oh, one thing that we forgot is this strawberry, and we can just drag it into the red bottle group and put it above the background. Okay, now we need to move to the second artboard, and we're going to repeat the process. Group all the things, strawberries, backgrounds. Okay, press Command G, group it, rename it red dash bottle. Rename the sliders slide 2 and slide 1. Again, this calories, sugar, fat, and carb. Nutrition is okay, good. They all group together. Okay. Now we move to the final artboard. I'm gonna repeat the process again. Select all the assets, make sure they're all selected. Command G, group, rename, red dash bottle. Again, sugar, fat, and carb. Let's double check. Carb, fat, sugar, calorie, okay. Carb, fat, sugar, okay, they're good. Now we have them grouped. Of the menu, let's group the menu. How we call that? I think menu. Let's double check. Yeah, like so. Let's group it here also. Command G, rename menu. Okay. Now let's continue. Let's rename it strawberry final. Let's create a new artboard, a copy of it, where we will replace and put all the assets from this view, from the green bottle. You can just drag it up. Right now we're gonna create the final view of the transition between the two bottles. This will be our final artboard. Okay, we have the green bottle. Make a new copy of the purple one. Let's increase the size. 320. Let's just delete it. Back. Okay. Paste it. I just copy it after I resized it. Let's put it in the exact same place with the green bottle. You can just copy the coordinates much easily. Yeah. Just hide it. Put the bottle in place. You can just put it back. What we need is to get our green background. Just make a copy, hold Alt and drag. Let's copy the exact same values, 2079. Let's make sure we have it in place with the red background. Again, we can just copy the coordinates. 1, 4, 729. But why? Yeah. Just put it in place. Drag it beneath. Where is the green button? Somewhere here. Green. Let's just drag it above. Drag it above the background. Okay, let's add our details like these slices. Select them, Command C, Command V to paste them. Now let's just, one second, let's create a nice composition with all the elements. Let's add the shadow. Let's say -4 with 2 and blur 12. Let's make it a more. Hold Alt and make a new copy of them. We have change a bit the size, maybe the rotation. Let's drag it beneath. Yeah. Okay. They all have the same shadow. Let's add the shadow for this one. The same, -4 with 2 and 12. Let's add another slice here, maybe a smaller one. Let's add here a bit of slices. Let's just rotate this, put it a bit offset like so. This one we can get rid of. Let's create our sweet parallax effect. Let's add the object blur, increase it a bit, maybe to 8 or 7. Let's leave it 7. Let's increase the shadow to make the impression, the effect of being above, way much above our assets. You can just copy those values, decrease the size a bit, the opacity of the shadow. Okay, maybe increase it a bit more and decrease the maybe 8. Okay, let's find a good place for this one. Make a new copy, again rotate it a bit, increase the size. Now we're gonna move our shadow upward, as you can see here, and from this slice it's going in this direction. Maybe increase the blur. Maybe increase the size. Okay. Sorry, I need to drink water because if I don't, I will lose my voice. Okay, so I think this looks good as a composition for this transition. Now, again, we need to group them. Since we have all the elements above, above all the other assets, just simply select them all, hold shift from one layer and click the final one. By holding shift, you will get all the assets between the first and the last layer selected. I think we have the menu. Yeah. Press command and click, you will deselect. It will deselect the object. I think we have them already. The two bottles are in. Okay, Command G to group, rename green dash bottle. Now we need to move it right above the red bottle. Okay, let's hide the green bottle. Let's exclude from our artboard the assets from the red bottle group. Let's just move these lights here, maybe rotate it a bit. This one here also slightly rotated. This one, let's put it here, or here, up or down. Again, a bit of rotation. These two strawberries out of the artboard, and the bottle also out, and this one too. Strawberry, let's rename it green final. Oh, let's do our infos. Let's pick a green, doesn't really matter. Copy the color code. You can just paste it for all our nutritional facts. Okay, let's add it here. Let's also change the button. Using the P color, we're gonna use some greens from our background. For this one, a darker one. Let's just play a bit. A very subtle gradient over the bottom. Good. Let's change the values a bit. Decrease the sugars even lower. Fats even the same as sugar maybe. And carbs. Let's leave it. Put a value there. Okay, so this it will be. Oh, let's change the sliders. Slide 1, slide 2. We forgot to change the namings here. Here are okay. This is slide number 2. Drag it here, number 2. And also we're gonna insert some new sliders. Select them both, make a copy, Command C, Command V. They're in place. And name it slider 3. And no, this one is 3 and this one is 4. Yeah. Copy underneath the sliders. So for slider number 3, we're gonna use the grapes and passion fruit. Oops. Just back a bit. Oops, sorry. Let's hide those so we don't make any mistakes. It was grapes and passion fruit. And for this one, it will be strawberry and beetroot. I think beetroot was first. I think I misspelled it. And strawberry. Let me just quickly check. No, it's okay. Let's unhide the slider 1 and 2. Now let's hide 4 and 3. Let's move them, slide 1, move it up, slide 2 down, decrease opacity on both to 0, put those sliders back in, the 3 and 4. So this will be our final transitional artboard. And now we can roll back to an intermediary artboard where it will happen the most of the animation. From the green final, make a new copy of the artboard. Let's rename it green inter, because it's between. It's the transitional artboard between the final one and the previous one. It will be like a bridge between them. Yeah. Okay. Now in this artboard, select both bottles. I think we made a mistake, but no worries. Let's just drag it here. Make a copy from this artboard. Let's name it green enter. We gonna delete this one, copy the group of the green bottle from the final one, go here and paste it over, since it will be over the red bottle. Double click, hide the big background. Now we can select the both bottles. Now let's just move this a bit down. Select both, put the green bottle back to the initial position. Let's make sure it's in the same position. Now it's the same. And now we will move our assets outside from the artboard. Let's select those, rotate them a bit. Also a bit of rotation for this one. Select all those three. Quick rotate. Also this one. And this one here. I think all the assets are out of the artboard. Yep. Now we can just delete this bottle, this bottle. I think we have a bottle here, yes. It was the green. Let's search it. Yeah, green 2, delete it. And we will replace all that, all those bottles that we just deleted. We're gonna replace them with this big group. I think it's okay. So far it's super good. Let's make a copy of the green bottle group. Command C. Let's just delete this. Go to this one. Let's make sure it's above the red bottle group with this one. Again, here, let's make sure it's above the red bottle group. And again here, let's make sure it's above. And here we're gonna select both bottles and move them down outside the artboard. This one can be deleted. Let's create a new copy of this one. And this, let's create a more smooth transition, and not all the elements will appear on our artboard at the same time, because it will be over animated, and we don't want to do that. Let's say, let's drag this bottle out, the big slices, which will be the parallax effect. This one we want it here. Let's Just move it. I think it's okay. Another thing, this is the gray beetroot. Yeah. Let's make a copy of the slide 3 and 4. Command C. Go back here to the green intermediate artboard. Let's make sure we have the slide reselected. And slide 4. Let's drag them here. Decrease opacity to 0. Sure they're aligned. Yeah, they're good. Now let's switch to the prototype tab. Let's see, why do we have 2 copies? Green final, it will be inter and green final, this one. Oops. I think this is not necessary. Let me quickly think. Because we have the group here, all the elements are outside. Yeah, this is no longer needed. And as I said, let's start creating our prototype animation. From the strawberry final artboard, select the green bottle asset, just drag it to the green inter artboard. I'm gonna use tab, transition, auto animate, ease out, 0.8 seconds. Oops. Oh, let's go switch to the design tab. Put 2 pixels for the width. Of the nutritional bar for each group. So just delete it. Okay. Let's switch to prototype. The green button is connected to this page, and from this page we're gonna select the title of the artboard, and now we can connect it, and now we have the time trigger option available. This time option, it will show just when you select the entire artboard, not an element. Let me show you. This has the time selected. Let me show you this one. This also has the time. This one. Let's drag it here. You see, you don't have any time. Just Command C to undo the action. I think it's okay. This transition to here. This artboard is already connected. Let's give it a try. Let's select this as a home. This blue thing, it's the home page. And when you also will click play, oops, it's on my other screen. Here it is. When you have the blue icon selected, the blue label here from the upper left corner, it will say to the project that that page is the home page, and it will automatically start from that page. Okay, bad. Okay, we have a bug. Yeah, we forgot to group here. Yeah, let's make another test. Cool. Let's quickly fix. Switch to design tab. Let's make sure we have them all selected, group them, rename them red bottle, like this one, red bottle. Now we missed something very important. We left the hidden artboard, the hidden background. Now for this one we want to, oops, just select just this one. Where should we put it? I think here works good. If you don't have enough room, just increase the spacing between the artboards. And again, here, let's go to the green button, uncheck it, drag it. Yeah, we should do for this green group too, but it will not bother us. Let's make a new try and hopefully it works fine. Let's see. Good. Yeah. Perfect. We have another bug. I think on this page, yeah, we left it hidden. Move it out from the artboard and let's make sure it's visible. Let's make sure on this artboard, yeah, it's visible. Here it's also good. Now we shouldn't have any issues. Good. I think I saw another minor thing. Yeah. I think these leaves, those leaves are going crazy. And they are. Let's see why. Leaf one. Ah, they have the same name. Yeah. Another opportunity to see the importance of naming the layers. Let's leave them like so and just leaf one, leaf two, and leaf three. I need to rename them here. This is strawberry inter, leaf one. This is leaf here also. Now, if we rename the file from the beginning, now we should save some time by not going back and forth through all the artboards and see where the layers, they're hidden, they're in a group. It's very important to have all the assets organized, named, grouped, and so on. I think this is a very good example. Okay, let's take another try. The obvious error, the big screen. Looks good. Yeah. Another thing. Oh, I forgot. Let's move it a bit. Those sliders should be hidden. Not hidden, but opacity reduced to 0. Good, good, good. And the last and the final try. Where did you go? Yeah, good. Awesome. And this is the last error that I saw. More exactly, let's see if we have slider 3 and 4 here. No, we have them just here. Make a copy. Go back to the strawberry final transitional artboard. Paste them. Make sure we gonna put them underneath slide 1 and 2. Select slide 3, hold shift and move with the arrow key, so it will jump from 10 to 10 pixels. Move them together in the middle. Select them both, opacity 0, and this is the final file, I promise you. The final preview. But we all do mistakes and learn from them. Let's check out the sliders. Beautiful. Let's go back again. Also check the nutritional facts. Nice. Let's change a bit animation here to bounce. Ease out. Because it's very annoying, the bounce effect on the nutritional effect. Of course. Let's make, yeah, good, nice, super cool. And we can change maybe the timing here to 1 second. Let's see here how we did it, 1.3. We can do it here also, 1.3. Let's see if we improved it. Good. All good. All super cool. Congrats. And this is the final, we just got to the final part of episode number 3. And that's it for today, guys. I hope that you understood all that we made, and sorry for all the back and forth between the artboards and to the part 1 of this episode. But I think it was a good example, and to understand the importance of naming, grouping, organizing to much more complex projects. And this should be a good practice for many of us. And thank you. And one more thing, that I got a lot of requests of doing portfolio reviews from many people, and I think I will do an episode with portfolio reviews from you guys. Just send them over. Just send them in the message or on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you want, and I will make a list with the first 10 people. I already have a few, and maybe more. I don't know how much time it takes to do such a review, and I will let you guys know how the review will go. If I will create it, I don't know. If I have enough portfolios to review, I will love to do that. So, until then, see you next time, and just do it. Bye.